Look, Mikey, we found another village. There's something wrong with it, though. It's like there's more to it than meets the eye.
You're right. Something's wrong. Let's take a bird's eye view of the village. That way we can see how big it is. But I think we're going to be shocked at the size of this village.
All right. In that case, build as tall a pole as we can afford right now. It's a good thing we have blocks of earth with us. Whoa, how huge it is! This is the first time I've seen a village this big. We should definitely explore this whole village. I think we can find a lot of interesting and mysterious things here. We just have to make sure we don't get lost. First, you have to jump off the pole. I think the bucket of water trick will be more useful than ever. Now, let's take a quick walk through the village. There's so much to do. There's crops everywhere. I wonder how many villagers live here, because the size of this is not a village, but a full-fledged city. It's so cool, I don't know how long it took them to set it up.
Also, there are so many different passages. You can tell the villagers have made it all their own. It's going to be hard for us at first.
It's not a big deal. I think we'll quickly find common ground. It's getting pretty late, so I think we should get some accommodation for a quiet overnight stay. We just need to find a realtor in such a big village who can sell us a good house. Of course, there is a chance that there are no houses for sale, but I think we can find something. At the very least, we'll just pay more than we need to. Now we just have to concentrate on finding a seller. Oh, I think that's him. Hello, could you sell us this house, for example? I realize it's a pretty steep offer, but we'd be willing to pay you well.
Not another word. Look, it's the simplest house. It's just 2 beds, that's all. It's very reasonably priced, so I think it's a no-brainer. Well, that's it. Thank you very much for buying it.
Yay! Now we have a place to sleep. And considering the fact that we were really tired on the way here, let's just lie down and get a good night's sleep. There's so much more to discover tomorrow after all.
You're right, I'm getting a little sleepy, so the best thing to do is to lie down and sleep. Good night, Mikey.
Good night to you too.
I slept so well. It's much better to sleep in nature than in the city. You don't have the sound of a car, the smell of dirty streets, just clean air and the smell of the forest. It's just beautiful. Mikey, let's go for a walk in the countryside.
Sure. I'm full of energy and I'm willing to go around this whole turf twice. Oh, look at you, a vivacious villager. Looks like he's going swimming. They must be having so much fun. They're just living carefree, growing wheat and potatoes. And in their spare time, they're all like this villager doing what they like. Hey, I'd like to live like them, but I have a different routine.
I wonder what else is out there. The turf is unusual because it even has a springboard into the water. Hey, wait a minute. Is there a villager in there? Is he going to jump off that rock? Oh no, he's already down. Wait a minute. How is he even alive? There's no way. I definitely saw him land on a solid block. That's very strange. I've never seen a man survive a fall from such a great height. Mikey, let's take a walk in that direction. I'm interested to know something.
Of course.
It's interesting that they have multi-level buildings. You don't see that in ordinary villages. Look, they even have their own store. Let's buy something.
I don't think there's much here.
Hello, where can I see the whole range?
Hello. Just go up to the 2nd floor behind the wall and pick out whatever you like.
You take a look, and they've got quite a few interesting things. There's even baked goods. And I'll tell you, they smell really good. Let's take a look around, see if we can find something really interesting.
I think I've already found something really cool. I've never seen a sword like this before. It's really cool, and it's got some kind of cosmic dust inside of it. Now, I definitely want to buy it, but I think it's going to cost too much. So I think we can take advantage of the fact that there are no cameras here, unlike the stores in the cities. So I'll just hide it in my pocket and sneak it past the salesman.
So, have you decided what you're going to buy?
Sure. I want to take these beautiful donuts and a plate of cookies. I've already looked at the prices, so here's one for everything and a little something from me. You do have a nice store after all.
Thank you very much.
Come on, let's get out of here. I appreciate the donuts, but I still don't believe you stole the sword.
It's okay. No one will even notice. It's getting pretty late, so we should get to bed. Whoa, who's that? What's he doing in our house? Hey you, who are you? Actually, we live there, so get out of here quickly.
Strange. Where could he have disappeared to? I definitely saw him go behind the house, but now he's gone. He couldn't have been fast enough to run behind the nearest house. That's really weird. Maybe we're just imagining things. I think so, because we've been so tired all day. Let's get some sleep.
I agree. It's very odd. Showed up out of nowhere and then abruptly disappeared. We'll chalk it up to fatigue. Now go to bed. I'm very tired.
Okay, sweet dreams, JJ.
Here comes another beautiful morning in the village. We have to wake Mikey up and go for another walk. Mikey, get up quickly. I was thinking that we haven't been to the north part of town yet, so I want to go there today. How do you feel about that?
Good morning, JJ. Yes, I would love to take a walk with you.
Strange. I thought we spent more emeralds yesterday. Maybe I just forgot how much I paid for the donuts. Whatever. I feel better when I have more money than I thought.
See, JJ, this villager came to swim in the water again, but for some reason I have a very strange feeling. It's like he was doing exactly the same moves yesterday as he is today. It's a little scary, but on the other hand, how else is he gonna jump in the water? So I guess it's normal.
I kind of went in that direction yesterday, didn't I? No way. There's a villager again. Are they all conspiring to jump off a cliff? Or maybe it's some kind of local game. There's something very strange going on here. It's exactly the same as yesterday. It's a bit like a time loop, but it just doesn't happen. So, Mikey, there's nothing wrong here. I think it's just the way their normal day goes. Hello, we'd like to do some shooting.
Sure, let me explain it to you. Behind the wall, we have a large number of targets, each of which stands at a different distance from you. Take whatever weapon you want and try to hit them. This is a professional shooting range, so don't worry if you don't hit them.
Don't worry, we're not some newbies. We may look like regular guys, but we've had special training, so this shooting range is just fun for us. You see, your targets are nothing, so give us your trophies and we'll be off. We've got so much to do.
He was really surprised at our skill. What did he think? It's just a village. It's not the same level as in the city. That's why we did it so easily. Well, I think we've had enough fun for today, because it's getting dark again, and we still have to eat. So let's split the reward and go to bed.
You're right, there's too much fun for one day.
That's right! There's a reason it's so big!
Well, we finally made it to our house. We should have bought it closer to the center of the village. Wait, not again? Yes, it's that mysterious resident again. Hey you, stop right there! Who are you, and what are you doing in our house? Do you realize this is trespassing? I could have you arrested for that. Well, why don't you just keep your mouth shut? What? You got nothing to say to me? Good for you. You'll know better than to do that. Hey, where'd you go? Look, Mikey, he's not missing this time, so we can follow him. Looks like our nap's gonna have to be postponed.
This is getting a little scary. I hope we don't find anything.
I wonder where he's running off to. I'm even having a hard time keeping up with him, but it looks like we're in the right house. Honestly, it's different from all the others. It's really big and it's covered in white. It's a little scary to go in there, but we can't help but check it out. It looks like we've stumbled upon the scary mystery of this village.
Oh my god! JJ, that sounds like bigots. It's like they're preying on their leader right now. But I don't know what they're after. In fact, even if they are worshipping someone, it's unclear who, because this is the first time I've seen red ceremonial clothing. Look! Let's just run away. I can't be here anymore.
Hold on a second. I want to watch them a little longer. Where are they? Just half a minute ago, they were sitting in their seats, and now it's empty. How is that possible? They're already behind us. Mikey, do what you can, but get out of here. If we fall into their hands, we're dead. I don't even know what they can do to us. Oh no, it looks like we got caught. My head hurts so bad, I feel like I've been hit with a shovel. I gotta wake up Mikey and figure out what we're gonna do next. Yeah, you were the one who said we should run away before it's too late, but now we gotta build on what we got.
Oh no, did we get caught? I guess so, because we're in the middle of nowhere. Apparently the cage is pretty high up, because you can see a lot out the window. All right, JJ, I'm listening to your suggestions for an escape plan from this prison.
First, you have to look at what this book says. Yeah, here's an example. So I know what to do, I just don't know where the other 3 books are. I think there's a secret passage. Right, I saw a trapdoor under the bed. That's probably where we'll find the rest of the clues. Let's go downstairs together. If the wardens come, at least we'll have a chance to fight them off. But it looks like there's no one here, so we should just gather up all the books and start solving the examples. I hope they're not too hard, because we need to get out of this cage as quickly as possible. We may be sacrificed very soon. You can't understand these fanatics. But the weirdest thing is the fact that they didn't close that hatch. It's like they want us to get out on purpose.
JJ, I don't think you can pick a password by accident. You still have to solve the examples. Good thing they're pretty you should be able to do them easily. Just don't mess this up, or we could be stuck here forever.
Don't worry, everything's gonna be fine. I've already finished the calculations, so all that's left is to enter the password in the right order, and that's it, we'll be free. Voila, the door is open. Now we can go a little further. Right, let's see what we've got here. Another locked door. Well, at least it's not coded, which means it's easy to break in with lockpicks. The most important thing is the lockpicks themselves. On the other hand, we're very fortunate to have some resources here. We don't even have to open the door because we'll just dig it out. Yeah, there's just enough iron here to make a pickaxe. We just need to craft the sticks, and there's wood for that. First, we have to make a workbench, and then we have to craft the sticks from the planks, and then we can get out of here. The main thing is not to run into these fanatics because there are too many of them. And so far, we are not exactly their opponents.
It's been a long time since we've had a jailbreak like this. But right now, the most important thing is to get as far away as possible.
It's all about not crashing because it's high up here.
We're finally home. Let's lock the door and get some rest.
I agree with you. I'm very tired. Oh no, look at this. Looks like we had a sacrificial ritual in our house. It's really horrible. It looks like this is the resident who was always jumping off the diving board. Is it just me, or is this some kind of message to us? It's like, we're supposed to do something for them, but I don't understand what. Well, the next day has arrived. But is he really a tracker? There's nothing on the wall anymore. And I don't think we just imagined it yesterday. I have a hunch, but I need to check it out. Mikey, we need to check something out, so let's go outside.
Okay, but I still don't understand what you're trying to prove to me. I mean, we just woke up, so maybe we should just talk about last night.
So, now do you see the hunch I was telling you about? There was no yesterday, and there will be no tomorrow either. That's because we're in a time loop. As you may have noticed, certain events are constantly repeating themselves. For example, this inhabitant keeps jumping into the water, and the man on the edge of the cliff jumps off the cliff over and over again. And now we're faced with a really difficult task. We have to get out of the time loop, but I haven't the faintest idea how we're gonna do that yet.
Look, I think all the answers are in the very church where the fanatics prayed. As scary as it is, we need to get inside and take a look around. I think we can at least find some clues in there. And ideally, we can get out of this loop and escape from this goddamn village.
Okay, in that case, let's look for anything that looks suspicious in any way. Maybe we can find a door around here. So if you do, give me a shout, Mikey, and I'll come right over. There's the door! I knew something would happen here. Mikey, give me the lockpicks. We're gonna open this door. I can't wait to learn the secrets of this room. I'm wondering where these fanatics came from. I think we can read about their origins, their motivations, and who they worship. I'd also like to know why the victims chose me and Mikey. We seem to be nothing special, and yet we're the ones who are being targeted. Maybe it's because we're new here. I wonder why the seller of the house didn't tell us anything at all. No wonder, he was probably a fake too. In that case, you can't trust anyone in this village, sometimes not even yourself.
It worked. You were able to open the door. Now let's see what's behind it.
I agree. It's time we learned all the secrets of this place. What? It's such a small room, and it's all got this couch and these weird notes? I don't believe it. There's got to be a secret passage. We just have to find it. I think it's definitely hidden under the couch. We just have to move it somewhere else. Look, like I said, there's an opening. It's really big. Apparently, it's designed to allow large groups of people to come down.
Let's hurry down and see what's there. I think there's a lot to see. Oh no, that's terrible. There's a dead body in the middle of the room, and there's a lot of artifacts. Anyway, we've got to find something in here that we can really use. JJ, let's search together. If you find something, let me know.
Looks like I found just what we need. Look, it's a real teleportation staff. We could really use it. Now, I suggest we try it out to get out of this place. It would be nice to get to the enemy.
I got it. We got into the house of one of the fanatics, and he's asleep. So we have to keep our voices down so we don't wake him up. Look at all these cool costumes.
I think we could use them, because they're sure to go unnoticed, and they look different from the others. Maybe it's a higher ranking suit, so we can learn a lot more if we get inside their organization. All right, you ready? It's time to go straight to church.
Of course I'm ready. It's time they showed who they're dealing with.
Then let's do it! Here we are at the enemy base. I think it's best to do what they do. Let's just sit behind them and pretend we're praying. Then we can try to talk to one of the fanatics. Maybe we can learn their secrets. Just keep a low profile, Mikey. Remember, we're in the middle of a bunch of enemies, so it's best not to attract attention. And if we happen to be discovered, I'll teleport us right away.
Something weird is going on. I wonder if we've been compromised. JJ, I'm getting scared. Please prepare a staff to teleport us quickly. I wish everything was okay.
Hold on. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hello, glad you could make it. Here's the master key. Use it wisely.
I can't believe we fooled them. What's more, they gave us some kind of key. I think we should go to the place where it's needed and check it out. That's where we can find the answers to our questions.
Yeah, let's teleport soon. I can't wait for this moment.
Well, then hang in there. It looks like the right place is somewhere around here. I think it's the closest house to us. Let's check out what's inside. Got it? The door's locked. That's where this key comes in handy. It's so convenient when you don't have to break in, you just put the key in and open the door. Now, it's time to get inside and take a look around. I'm getting goosebumps. It's a little scary what we might see and hear, but there's no turning back. As usual, the house looks very ordinary, except that there's a hatch on the floor. So, that's where we need to go. Come on, Mikey. If anything happens, I'll teleport us straight home.
Look, I can't even figure out what it is. Where in the village could such a false mechanism come from? There's obviously someone higher up behind this, and I realize that unless we destroy it, this will never end. But for now, I have a hunch. It appears to be the same mechanism that traps people in a time loop, which means we just have to destroy it. It's a good thing there's dynamite right in the middle of it. All we have to do is set it on fire and run as far away as we can. Something tells me the explosion's gonna be pretty big. I hope we don't get hit.
If you're ready, Mikey, I'm starting. All right, run faster. We got to get outside. Oh no, we didn't make it. The explosion got us so bad. Hang on, Mikey. With this armor, we have a good chance of staying alive. Look at that blast radius. It proves once again that the mechanism was very complex and expensive. Now I have to find a way to get to you. Hang on a second. I think I can jump the blocks. That's it. We finally made it home. I really hope we're free of the time trap. And to find out, we need to go to bed and get some sleep. To be honest, I can barely stand up, so I'm going to bed anyway. Hopefully when we wake up, it'll be the next day.
I wish us luck, JJ. Now go to bed soon. The sooner we go to sleep, the sooner we'll know if we did it.
I agree. Good night, Mikey. I think I'm awake, but I'm still kind of tired. I should wake up, Mikey. Hey, Mikey, get up. How do I know it's over? Right, the stuff's in the inventory. It's not gone. Last time, they all just disappeared. But I need more proof. It's too early to say it's over. However, I'm already glad.
We got it, JJ. There's no one outside at all. No one is jumping in the water and no one is falling off the cliff. That means we finally made it. God, JJ, I'm so glad. I couldn't have survived another day like this.